Breaking news, Iran is shifting their oil through railway to China. They are currently trying to push their oil through the railway. But what do you think that will happen when the sea is blocked? Like, and your biggest customers in thousands are miles away. Of course, you're going to look for a means to actually put out your business out there to make them want to see. The news has it that with heavy pressure on its oil exports at the sea, especially around the Straits of Hormuz, Iran is now shifting parts of its oil trade to China. That is through railway network instead of ships. So they have to look for a way. Oil by train is now the option. Instead of tankers crossing dangerous waters, crude is now being loaded into train lines to actually stretch from Iran all the way to Chinese cities. This route takes about 12 to 15 days, much faster. That is much faster than the traditional sea journey. They can take over a month before it even gets to the sea. But why is this a twist? Like, why is there a twist in this? This method is more expensive and carries for less oil. You know, it carries less oil than giant tankers. So it's not a perfect solution. It's just a backup plan. Because even if you want to export much oil, you have to put in the effort on the Strait of Hormuz to be open. So for now, the Strait of Hormuz is blocked. Much oils cannot even be exported to China. So that is why it's actually trying to use the railway pattern, the railway route to transport their oil to China because Iran is under intense pressure. Another blockade has made it very hard and it's harder to export oil by sea and the storage tankers are filling up fast. They need to sell out. So instead of shipping or stopping production, Iran is finding new ways to keep all oil flowing because especially they need to transport to China. They need to sell, especially to China is a bigger buyer. So they don't need to stop export. They need to continue. This isn't just about oils anymore. It's about strategy. It's about survival. It's about adapting to new pressure that is being placed, the intense pressure on Iran. They have to adapt. Russia, Chinese flight to Iran resumed after 60-day halt due to the United States to Israeli war with Iran. After 60 days of silence in the skies, what does it mean when planes finally start flying again? So something big is really shifting. Do you know that flights between Iran and two global powers, Russia and China, have officially resumed after nearly 2 months of total, uh, stop, which was caused by the war involving United States and Israel. During the time, the skies were empty, airspaces were shut down, and travel was frozen. Even the regions was on edge. So, but now things are slowly changing, and that's a good thought for China and Russia. So, excuse me. Passengers flights are getting back, connecting Tehran to major cities like Beijing, Shanghai, and more, even Moscow. So this isn't just about the travel. It is a signal that something good is happening, a sign that tensions might be easing. So slightly after a fragile ceasefire took hold earlier this month, which was April, and more importantly, it shows that Russia and China, these two countries are, trying to build something back, something that have even stopped. Two of Iran's strongest allies are stepping back, reconnecting with countries when it matters. So this is good and is a very good idea. For me, sounds like a good news because the Iranian new supreme leader is in full control. Mojtaba Kamani has met top officials, including President Masoud Pezeshkian, and he is acting independently foreign policy. So he's described as a sharp-minded with scars from three alleged assassination attempts. That is three attempts by attempt. This is not just any other leader, but the leader of Iran.